Hey there, friends. So we realized we haven't really,
Hey there, friends.
Yeah, friends on the interwebs. We are in, what's the town called?
Anacortes.
Is that how you actually say it?
It's not Anacortes. It's Anacortes.
In Washington. We're heading to the San Juan Islands later this week, and we're actually filming this on Wednesday, the same day we're uploading it. How cool is that? So we just got here last night, and we're going to head to the San Juan Islands. If you have recommendations, drop them down in the comments. We always love hearing from you guys, especially if you're from this area. Let us know what are the places to check out. We may do a whale watching tour. That would be fun.
Things to do, beers to drink, ciders to check out, viewpoints to go to, and campgrounds, maybe RV parks we should look into.
We realized we haven't really told you a lot about what 40 Hours of Freedom is all about. We are newer to this whole YouTube thing, and we've talked a lot about it on Instagram, so hopefully you follow us there. But we wanted to share with you what we're all about.
Yeah, how do we come up with this name, 40 Hours of Freedom? What does it mean? And we actually came up with this name about 3 years ago. Sarah and I knew that we wanted to build some sort of a business and a brand together and really pursue what it is that we're super passionate about. And we are very passionate about taking control of your time and financial freedom, creating the life that you really want to be living, and then once you find that what that passion is, what it is that you really want to be doing, then figuring out a way that you can turn that into a revenue stream.
Yeah, for sure. So we are big on being creators. We're so glad that you're here watching this video right now. But we also want to inspire you to go out in the world and create epic content, whether that's starting a YouTube channel, building your own website, maybe, doing photos for an Instagram, whatever that means for you. We are big on not just consuming social media, right? Like this is all so ingrained in a lot of our lives, but we want you to also create it and inspire other people with what you create through social media, because there are too many people out there just scrolling all freaking day. So don't let that be you. Stop watching so many YouTube videos.
Yeah, the challenge is if you feel like your life isn't where you want it to be, but you are consuming way more content than you're creating, meaning that you are taking in so much more than what you're actually putting out to share with the world, flip the script, share more. And through that, you might find that your life might start to change for the better.
Yeah, so we're all about that creator lifestyle. We're all about helping people break out of the 9-to-5. We understand the 9-to-5 is great for some people, but it isn't for others. So we are passionate about helping those that want to create their own 40 hours of freedom. That's what we think it's all about.
Now we're going to create a video about sharing van life essentials.
First van life essentials that we recently discovered that is amazing, because it's the summer and it gets kind of hot in here. We don't have air conditioning unless you're running the van. Is this little Arctic air thing. We found this just by searching on Amazon, and it's an as seen on TV thing. You put water in this little guy and then it like blows cool air at you, and it's got like different LED light colors. It gets all fancy, and it comes with this super long cord, and it's just a USB, so it's perfect because we can run it 12 volt, and it doesn't necessarily cool the van completely, but it definitely, if you are sitting in the back working and you have that blowing at you, helps tremendously, and it's amazing at nighttime to cool the van down.
Something you're going to need, whether you live in a van or in a house, is to be able to charge your devices, whether it's your cell phones, your camera gear. And so the majority of us now are using USB outlets in order to charge our devices. And another thing you're going to need in a van is 12 volt switches for things like water pumps or anything that's 12 volt that has an on and off switch. We actually incorporated both of those into one 4-gang 12 volt switch panel that also has 2 USB outlets and a 12 volt outlet. So we chose to put this in our van right above one of our countertops, so that's basically our designated charging station. So right there is where we charge our cell phones. Even that Arctic air fan that Sarah just showed you runs off of 12 volts, so we can actually plug that into the USB and leave it sitting on the countertop right there. So a really cool feature where you can get your 12 volt switches as well as your outlets.
Now this is kind of a random one, but we are big on not using plastic if we don't have to. And I came across this video on Facebook that went like viral talking about how wasteful razors are, because all of those little razors and plastic and little thing it comes in, those aren't recyclable. So, safety razor. It's, again, kind of random, but they're so nice because they're metal. The blades are really cheap. They're kind of scary to get used to, but you can actually recycle the blades that are in here. These are what they look like, and yeah, we love them. We've gotten used to them. It takes a little bit of time, but it really is nice to have a razor. They're really cheap on Amazon, and like I said, the blades are cheap and recyclable, which is pretty awesome.
Thing that you're going to have to think about for your van is how are you going to treat your holding tanks. So if you have a holding tank coming off of your sink, or especially a holding tank coming off of your urine diverting toilet, that can start to smell after a while. We found this great product that is non-toxic and 100% biodegradable when we were up in Canada. We found it at Canada Tire. It's by a company called Camco, and it's a treatment product designed for holding tanks. Again, 100% biodegradable, non-toxic, and it has a nice citrus scent. So we put about half of these into our tanks after we empty them, and it makes the tank smell nice and fruity, so you don't get that urine smell coming into your van, or like the nasty food scent coming out of your sink. So definitely would highly recommend these.
Last but not least is our stand-up paddle boards, which are incredible to have. We were just up in Banff and we got to go out on those bright turquoise lakes. If you follow us on Instagram, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. It was so much fun.
Yeah, for sure. We were up there last year, didn't have any paddle boards or anything to be able to go out on the water. And this year to be able to hike in, because they're in backpacks, blow them up, and then be able to go out on the water was a blast. So highly recommend them. They are from a company called Isle Sup, and they're based out of San Diego.
Yeah, and the biggest thing is we always like to say we don't live in the van all the time. You want something that you can go out and, you know, have some kind of gear, especially water related, so that you're not always stuck in the van, especially when it's hot outside. So
yeah. And now we're going to be taking them to San Juan Islands. So excited to test them out there.
Hopefully you enjoyed this video, 5 van life essentials. So if you're interested in van life, definitely start making that wish list, you know, add them to your Amazon cart. There's links for everything below. Not everything's on Amazon that we share with you today. But with that said, hope you like this video. Let us know what else you want to know in the comments.
Give it one of these if you
Give it a thumbs up or thumbs down. I mean, whatever. We don't.
Yeah. We like honesty.
Yeah, we don't take it personally. We realize we can't please everybody. So we will see you next time. We're doing 2 videos a week. I'm putting it out there to hold us accountable. He doesn't want to, but I want to. So
I don't know about that.
You'll see us soon.
All right.
Bye.